Hi guys, and welcome back to Timeless RC. On this episode we're going to be opening a new release from Schumacher, which is I'm quite excited about. It's the, as you can see from the title in the video. No, this bag is very tough and my blade's getting blunt. Ouch. Can't see nothing, so obviously it's just a nick. Right, so this is the latest release from Schumacher. This is the laydown of the Cougar LD2. I've got the Cougar laydown to build as well, which I haven't got around to it yet. So what my intentions are is to build this one first, because obviously this is the newer one, and it gives you guys an idea of sort of what you get in the kit and what it's like to build. So you can then determine, because obviously the stocks on these at the moment are fairly limited, where they've just come out, everybody wanted them, and I was very lucky to get a hold of one. So thank you to Sean over at SC Models, really appreciate that. So let's get into the box. Obviously this was only released a couple of weeks back, so very similar to the original laydown, but it's obviously got improvements on the original one. This is the standard stock spec, the standard spec rather, not the stock spec. This is probably going to be the more popular one to go for, because it depends on how you want to run really. This is the MOD spec, as I say. So let's open the box and see what we've got. In the usual Schumacher fashion, we've got all the bags with all the little labels on, so it's easy to understand what they are. That bag is suspension. It looks like tie rods and other various parts. We've got one little bag there with one screw, or not a screw, it's a fixing of some sort. Another bag with other parts, and that is parts bag C, which looks like one of the gearboxes. Then you've got another bag of goodies, which is nuts and bolts, drive shafts, which are universal shafts, which is good. You've got some arms as well, plastic arms. The Schumacher comes all in bags so that you can build it as per the instructions. So I've not built one yet, so it'll be a new one for me, but I've got several Schumacher cars, but they're vintage ones and they've already built, but they need restoring, so it'll be good to get a feel of how the Schumacher cars go together, so that I can take it apart and put it back together again without any problems. Another bag of parts. You've got your front and other fixings, some more tie rods, and then you've got a bag with your oil for the suspension, silicone shock oil. Is that different ones, is it, or 1200? Yeah, you actually get different weights of oil, which is good. Other than normal Tammy ones, you just get one particular one, but you've got thread lock, liquid thread lock, which is good. Silicone shock oil, 45 weight. Then you've got diff, it's diff silicone oil, so it's an oil diff, which is good. And then another silicone shock oil, which is a 35 weight. So you've got a choice there of how stiff you want it. Then you've got your wheels. Obviously the wider wheels at the back, because this being a two-wheel drive car. Body. I'm not a massive fan of the newer box style bodies, but they are starting to grow on me. It all depends on the paint scheme you use. I quite like the box art on this one, so I may go along that route. Obviously then you've got your rear wing, marked up different options. Another bag of the, looks like servo mounts. Another bag of carbon bits and bobs, your shock mounts, etc. Bag of tools, little spanner and various sized Allen keys. 2 spanners, that's good. And then a separate bag, all of its own, just for some double-sided tape. Okay, seems a waste of plastic. And then you've got your chassis, which looks like aluminium, and it's a nice colour actually. I like that. Your standard Schumacher stickers, decals, with your LD2, Cougar LD2 on there as well, and then your Schumacher masks for the windows, they're very small, so it shows you what they are. And then lastly but not least, the manual, which it looks really easy to understand. So, and you even get a colour breakdown in the middle to show all the parts. So that makes, you've got a reference then. If you're not sure on some of the parts, you can then just go to that particular part in the manual and you're away. So I look forward to building this one, because I say I've not built a Schumacher before. I've mainly had Koishio and Tamiya cars in the past. I've also had Marui, which I've got one up there, which is the Cause Melling Thunderbird, and I built that from scratch. Not that particular one. I sold the original one, and that's one I bought again because I missed having it in the collection. So yeah, so it'd be good to build. So I look forward to doing that. So on that note, guys, happy RCing. If you'd like to like and subscribe, please feel free, as that's what grows the channel, and your continued support is always much appreciated. Thank you very much.